bright future. Every student matters.
Why should we avoid standing close to a tuberculosis patient while he or she is coughing? The reason is that tuberculosis is an airborne disease. That means that it is communicated by the air, right? So whenever a tuberculosis patient is coughing, you should stand away, because the small particles which are being released from the nose and the mouth of the person might contain the bacteria that causes tuberculosis, and it might enter in your body and cause this particular disease, right? So it is important to avoid close contact with these people, right? The people, those who are suffering from tuberculosis. But it is also important to understand that we should take proper precautions, because obviously, as we know, that TB patients need our help. So proper precautions should be taken, and proper hygiene should be maintained. The patient should be encouraged to use towel or a handkerchief to cover his or her mouth while coughing or sneezing, right? So this is why it is important to stay away from a person who might be suffering from tuberculosis, because like I said, the disease is an airborne disease. The most common carrier of communicable disease is ant, housefly, dragonfly or spider. So housefly is the most common carrier of communicable diseases. Define pathogens. So pathogens are the disease causing microbes. So disease causing microbes are known as pathogens. What do you mean by communicable disease? So the diseases that can spread from an infected person to a healthy person are called as the communicable disease. The communication, that is, the disease is caused or it spreads from one person to another through air, water, direct contact, food, and different animals which can act as carriers, right? So in this way we see that the disease can be communicated. Why a person suffers from food poisoning? So a person suffers from food poisoning because of consumption of spoiled food, right? So the food that we are talking about here is spoiled because of the microbes, and these microbes produce toxic substances in the food, right? Thus causing the food to spoil, and if a person eats such kind of food, it causes food poisoning. What are preservatives? So basically preservatives are the chemicals that are used to check the growth of microbes, right? These are added to the food materials so that the food should not get spoiled because of the action of the microbes. Define pasteurization. So pasteurization basically is a method which uses hot and cold treatment, wherein the milk is first heated up to 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds, and then it is suddenly cooled, right? Suddenly it is cooled, right? And this is the method which helps in prevention of microbial growth in the milk, thus increasing the shelf life of the milk. Name some food preservatives. So there are different food preservatives like your salt, sugar, oil, vinegar, then chemicals like sodium benzoate, right? So all of these are different chemicals which are acting as food preservatives. What kind of foodstuff can be preserved by using common salt? So meat and fish are the materials which can be used, which can be preserved using salt. Apart from that, amla, mango, tamarind, all of these are examples of the food that is preserved by using salt. Why a mango gets spoiled and rotten after a few days, but a mango pickle does not spoil for a long time? The reason is the mango pickle has two important preservatives, that is abundance of salt and oil in it, right? And these two are common preservatives which help in checking the growth of microbes. That's why the mango can get spoiled and rotten within few days, whereas mango pickle is able to survive for a very long time.